Hi guys, welcome back to the Drawn by Annie channel. It's always nice to see you back again. If you are new here, my name is Annie and I welcome you to my drawing channel. Grab a cup of coffee or tea, grab some snacks, and let's dive in today's video. So today I wanted to do some warm-up sketches. I didn't feel like drawing at all for the last week. I don't know why, but I felt so exhausted. So I tried again and again to make a good drawing, like a good solid art, but nothing ever came out of my hands. I don't know, must be an art block or something. But finally I pushed myself a little bit more to try and fight the so-called art block. I took my favorite sketchbook and just tried to do some warm-up. I wanted to draw some character, but then I just decided to freehand it, draw whatever that comes out. So I'm just going ahead and doing some sketching, like a face, because there's always not enough practice, So that's why you see me going over and over again, because I'm not happy with the result at all. So I'm like, okay, I have to erase this and try again. Although many artists and many other creators, they say that it's best to just let it go and just start a new sketch, and it's okay to have some bad sketches because that's what they are for. They're for practice, and you don't have to make every sketch perfect. But sometimes my perfectionist cannot leave a sketch that I'm not happy with. I'm just going with my erasing over and over again, trying to give this expression at least something interesting. So yeah, first I wanted to make it look like a more neutral face, but then I'm like, okay, let's add some expression to it. So I added this question face to this girl. Then I just proceeded with adding some hair volume and then some smaller details like her collarbones, then the rest of the body parts. What I usually do for sketching is I take idea. I'm looking for a certain idea. Either I get inspired off of something, or I just see someone else's art, or a beautiful photo, or something cute on the internet, and then it instantly inspires me. But this week it was different. I guess I'm just too tired, so sometimes we just need to have a break, right? But no matter how many days I did not draw, I was still thinking about drawing, and whenever I tried to go back to my sketchbook and try to sketch something out, it just didn't come out, sometimes that happens. And then my friend Yara, she told me to just stop thinking about it and give myself a break and not think about, not do anything, just do something completely different, rest my mind, try again after a few days, which I took. I took her advice, and I really appreciate her being so supportive because it was quite rough for me, to be honest. So here I go with another sketch. I wanted to draw a smiley face, and I think by this time I started to kind of warm up, so it wasn't as bad as the first one. I mean, in terms of erasing attempts. So I just went straight ahead and made a good face shape. I added the eyes, nose, cheeks, everything. I like to do this shading on the cheeks and on the nose as well. I am from Estonia. My name is Annie, obviously. I loved drawing from my childhood, to be honest. It was one of the very, very first things that I fell in love with when I was a small kid. My mother had a few drawings from kindergarten that I had made. I think one of them was her portrait, and it was so funny because I remember my teacher telling me, what color mom's eyes are. So I told her it was blue, and she said, paint her eyes blue. And that's what I did. But I liked the color so much that I decided to proceed with the blue color, and I just drew everything in blue. Remember how teacher was making fun of me because of that? Like, why did you make your mother's nose blue, lips blue? Is your mother blue and everything? How she was like, not bullying me, but like making comments like, oh, see, the other kids did the other way and you did not do that same thing. And I was like, well, I don't care. So I just went ahead and brought this drawing to my mom, and she was very happy to see, even though it's not perfect. It was cute of her to save the drawing up till this day. Oftentimes when I'm drawing, my cats are coming to see me, to check on me, because I can be absent for hours straight. When they wake up, they see me nowhere, and then they find me in my workshop room. Sometimes you can see them walking onto my sketchbook or in front of the camera. Here you saw Sparrow coming and check on me. So here I come with my third sketch. There was some perspective of the shoulders that I wanted to practice to give it like a little bit of angle. I'm trying to improve with each drawing. Like, I try to practice at least something, even though it can be like a small element of the drawing. I would still try and practice it, even if it can go wrong, because, well, art is about having fun, right? And I have fun practicing new things. Sometimes when I'm drawing, I am putting more details to the places that are going to be in the shadow, to kind of get myself an idea for later when I'm going to put more colors in it. So I will have like this feeling of volume and not forget where the shadow is and what form I wanted to give. Because sometimes there are so many details in the drawing that if you do not add anything like this during the sketch process, you will just get lost and put colors on the wrong place. This has happened to me before a lot. I'm trying to give myself a little idea of what I had in my mind, because oftentimes I'm sketching on one day and then coloring the other day. I can forget in between of drawing sessions what I wanted to do actually. And I kind of wanted to make like a little different style, so I was looking for right facial features. As you can see, her eyes look different on this third sketch that I'm doing right now. Like, it has more highlights and shadows, and the first sketch only has like a base color on her eyes, no highlights, no nothing. And also face shape is a little different. The first one looks more long and like she looks older, and in this third sketch she looks a little younger. And then there is the fourth sketch. Like, I'm trying to fill the whole page with some sketches, not to waste more paper, because we gotta use everything we have. I don't like wasting space. I don't like wasting food. I don't like wasting paper. So I try to fill as much space in my sketchbook as possible, especially when I'm drawing with only pencils. When I use sketchbooks that have thin paper, my markers are oftentimes bleeding through the pages. So I end up having like double smaller amount of pages because of the bleed through. But this here is not the case. Here I'm only drawing with pencils, so I can easily draw on every bit of the page and then just turn it on the other side and draw again, and everything will be visible and perceived. And here I wanted another perspective drawing. Certain angle wouldn't show her neck. And this here is the final result. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what do you think. If you'd like to see more of my drawings in the future, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!